MAP means to me that I don't have to be afraid to express myself and that I can live above the influence and to just show people that um, being me is being me and whether you like it or not, I'm gonna accept me and you should too.
It's my first year and I'm really enjoying it. I was referred by one of the other MAP PAs. And MAP has opened me up to different experiences like learning about different sexual health topics that they don't teach at school. So I really like MAP.
If I wasn't in MAP, I would have never been to a conference in Massachusetts. In Massachusetts, it wouldn't have happened. It really benefited me to go because I was able to experience that, and I think that it helped me grow as a person. And I think that it showed young adults that teenagers are actually about something. That we don't just play video games and go shopping and do little meaningless things. So I got to express myself on certain issues like sex education and why we should have had it, and my experiences with not having sex education. And I got to get my voice out there and spread the word about MAP, and I think that was really good.
I just really enjoy the program. It just opened my eyes to so much, and it's given me so many opportunities that that I probably wouldn't have had if I didn't come here.
What? Yeah. Youth Voices.
Youth Voices.
Youth Voices are the friends you can find within, because down that path one of us has been. Yeah, we know all about how teenagers feel, because with every life, blessings come from Mr. Kill. Yeah, we all go through depression and leave during the days, and yeah, we all finish stress, but it's just a phase. So now we are here to talk to you, because we all know what you've been through. Youth Voices.
What?
Yeah, because we're the voices.
Yeah. I don't know, it's like they're afraid to talk about sex. It's like sex is scary to them. To me, it's pretty normal. Well, not normal to do it, but normal to talk about it. So they just they do it but don't talk about it. So it's like a kiss and don't tell type of thing.
Most of my friends, they thought that they know that type of stuff goes on, but they really didn't know that type of stuff happens. Like they didn't know the difference between STDs and STIs. They didn't know ways to contract them. They didn't know that you can get rid of them. They knew that you could get rid of some of them even thought that you could get rid of AIDS, but until me and them had those kind of conversations, they really didn't know that. They were real naive about a lot of that stuff.
When I first started handing out MAP kits to the youth, at my school and stuff like that, I thought that they wouldn't accept it or think it was weird. But as soon as they started to open up the MAP kit and read everything in the MAP kit, they were really eager to be in the program. I've asked for applications before. That's how I got Paris into MAP, because she wants to be in MAP. And they think it's cool actually. Most of the time it'd be the people that go man, I don't care about HIV and AIDS, man, I don't want to learn about this, I don't want to learn about that. But they were the first ones, can I be in the program? So I was wow.
MAP has made it easier for me to talk about sex and to give them MAP kits, because kids these days are icky. So, I don't know. It's kind of fun giving out condoms, because it's I'm helping other people and helping myself at the same time. So, I like helping.
I've been in a MAP program since I was 13 years old, and I'm 16 and I'm a junior in high school. And I've grown a lot through the program because I've learned to express myself better, and it's given me an outlet to express myself and to be blunt on certain issues and to say exactly how I felt about things. And it's also helped the people around me. All my friends come to me about problems with sex or questions about sex and with their little myths and things like that or what have you. I teach my friends how to use condoms and all type of things. So it's really helped my friends in their sexual health as well as my family, and it will help myself in sexual health. It benefits everybody that I'm in MAP. So I've really grown.
Before I even joined MAP, I just didn't even want to get on the topic of sex. But after I learned all this, I felt that it would be a great way to share to my peers, because I knew some of my peers are sexually active, and I feel that they shouldn't have to die at 21, 24 because they have a STD or they transmitted HIV and now have AIDS. So the experience has been great.
It has helped change some of my friends' lives because I remember giving it to one person specifically, and it's like that person had never really knew like the different things like about the sex or whatever, as far as they were just like, they never had the information and tools that I was given. So it's like it changed their lives because now it's like they were aware, they understood that by just having sex that you can contract these diseases. It's like it's not just about having sex, like I mean, you can really get stuff like it's real. So that's what I mean. It goes as far as when we did the role model stories, because from reading the role model stories, they just felt better protected and they should use condoms for safer sex.
MAP, apparent communication. MAP has made it easier for me to talk to my friends about HIV and AIDS prevention, and made conversations with my parents easier, and doing outreach. I noticed that a lot of teens my age and younger and older, they are interested in safe sex and prevention. Talking to my parents about MAP, well not MAP, but prevention of AIDS and having sex and stuff. I told them the stuff that I know about MAP, and I told them what MAP tells me or kind of influences. And they kind of told me their experiences with sex and all that type of stuff and how I was created stuff and how so I don't know, it made me kind of not want to do what they did but do my own thing, but then be safe at the same time. So every day my mother asks me if I'm having sex and tell her no. She acts like it's gonna change one day, but it won't for a while. So I don't know, at first I was kind of scared to talk about sex with my mother, but it's kind of easier because MAP tells me probably everything, so she really doesn't have to tell me anything, but she just does, and it's kind of her repeating stuff. So yeah.
It's pretty fun because you get to go out and meet new people, introduce our concepts to other people.
I remember when I first came into the program, I wasn't really aware of the things that I know now. But now it's like I'm more aware. I feel comfortable talking to peers about safe sex. We gave out MAP kits, which include condoms, role model stories, and just places where to get tested. I gave it to my friends, and it actually really helped and change some of their lives.
I really like MAP because it teaches me more community skills on how to help the community, how I can introduce myself to more people. It also teaches me with public speaking, getting myself out there. It helps me make the community a lot safer, giving out MAP kits, which we do regularly. Also online help, which we do is through Facebook and MySpace, and reaching out to the community in multiple ways.
Most of the time I was scared, giving out MAP kits or stop kits or anything like that, because I was afraid how people were gonna think of me when I would give them the MAP kit, or if people would judge me. But then it would turn out good because they'll be like, you're a great person for doing this. Keep doing it. You're gonna have positive feedback and stuff from whoever you give it to, and even like people would even tell me, even if they don't take it, just think of it as they might not want it, but they're gonna sometime use it later on in life.
You really had to either get outside your comfort zone, because most teenagers aren't really comfortable with sex in the sense of being able to talk about it, but they're comfortable in a one-on-one. But being able to go out there and help the community by talking about sex, it was a lot better. And I learned, at first it was kind of interesting. Our first time we went out into a Spanish type community, and I had to kind of assimilate myself into the culture, but it was actually really fun, and I like it.
There was one time in I think December of 2008, and I was 13 years old. It was my third outreach event, and we were at the Seven Ward Center, and I did outreach to a group of people all by myself, and I was real scared and nervous because I didn't know if they were gonna want to talk to me, because it's just a random person you don't know coming to you talking to you about sex. So, but it really worked out real well. It was an accomplishment because, you know, I did it on my own and I did it well. I thought I was gonna need a wingman or something, but you know, it worked out better than I expected.
When like I first got into the program, you know, I was afraid to talk to people. I was afraid, like have an open conversation with somebody. But you know, I was like, you know, ecstatic about being in the program, and I was, you know, jumpy and excited and all that good stuff. But like I was scared out of my mind the first time we did like an outreach event. I'm not even gonna lie. But after I did it, I got warmed up to doing it. Like even, you know, y'all did kind of push me out there the first time, you know, go hand out this map kit. I ain't even gonna lie, my heart was beating like 1,000 times a minute when I first did it. But after I did it, you know, it was cool actually. I was like, all right, I kind of got the hang of this now. So you know, that pushed me to start speaking to people more. Like, you know, like when we'd have conversations, I think, was that the first outreach event at that center thing we did?
One of the first.
When I started speaking there, you know, I was kind of scared, but at the same time, I was like, you know, I can really say this, but say whatever I wanted to say without people judging me. So I opened up more, and then I started giving more ideas.
I did online outreach on Facebook, Facebook and MySpace. And what I've done was just talk to the different people about the program, if they have any questions. So it's basically been like different things like that where they can meet me to get a map kit. So yes, I have done outreach. I do find it very effective because nowadays a lot of people are, you know, into this social networking world, quote unquote, you know, Facebook and MySpace. So I find it very effective because it's just like I can just send them a message and be like, you know, just telling them different things about it.
Like the most thing that I really like about MAP is like the outreach. When I do outreach, it makes me feel like smarter on something, you know, because they be asking questions and I don't have to go to people. I can really like answer their questions and make me feel, you know, like smart. Like when I go to MAP, I really do learn something.
Just the MAP program or the programs that we've got into through MAP have really changed me as a leader, as a listener, as a guider, you know. I'm more open to do outreach, I'm more open to people in general, and I enjoy talking about HIV and AIDS now that I've been in MAP.
It also has broadened my view and wised me up because it taught me, you know, how to think outside of the box and to be considerate of others, and it also taught me how to take on and how to attack peer pressure, and it also taught me about how, you know, just because this person is this way doesn't mean you have to be this way, and doesn't mean you have to be so judgmental, and that's why I really love being a part of MAP.
When we did the video on lesbians and everything, as soon as I went home, there was like, I don't know why, but a lot of lesbians was like around, and my people were like, oh, what are they? What do they want to be? I said they want to be just what they want to be, lesbians, and they're comfortable with their body, and I think you should be too, because you don't know what they go through every day, and you're just, you know, putting them out there when they really are trying to be what they are comfortable with. So when I told them that, they're like real comfortable with everything now, and they look at people in different ways than what, you know, how they usually look at them. Because if that was them, they want people to respect them as if they were just, so I really enjoy that because of that.
I thought MAP was going to be just like cramming a lot of information in your head and telling you not to have sex, but that is not MAP. MAP is pretty much open, kind of relaxed, you know. It's not telling you what not to do, it's just telling you how to do it and how to be safe while doing it. So, yeah.
I joined because at first, I'm going to be honest, I thought it was about acting. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna do it because I like to act. And I didn't get the part, and instead of just dropping out, I said, oh, maybe I can give another chance at something. And I did, and I got a part that I wanted. But now that I'm in here, I think, you know, that is beyond awesome because people just say it's just some prevention about HIV/AIDS, so you just not. It's way more than that. It's way more.
I joined MAP in August of 2008. I thought I didn't expect it to be as much as it was. I thought it was going to be just like, you know, us meeting after school and just talking about, you know, STDs. And we meet, but I didn't think we were going to do the type of outreach. I didn't know we did movies. I mean, I saw some of the movies, but I didn't think that the newer people were going to be doing that. I thought that was just like the past stuff. I didn't think that I was going to be able to be involved. I played in 2 movies, and I did set design in another movie. So that was pretty exciting, and you know, it really showed me that young people really can make a difference in the city.
You get a lot of friends here, and you meet a lot of nice people, and it's really just it's an excellent place to be. I love it. It's a great place. It's kind of like a family community, and we're trying to pretty much make New Orleans a huge family, a little extended family right now. Yeah, I like it.
My favorite thing about MAP is learning sexual things about adults.
What's your favorite thing about MAP?
My favorite thing about MAP, what's my favorite thing? I like the films that we do. It's fun making the films and all that, you know, getting a script done, picking roles, doing setups, choosing whose house we're gonna film at, then filming. And I don't think I've ever done editing. I don't know if that's so fun, but what else do I like about films? You know, it was a time where we got closer, you know, and even though there were times where things would get a little bit hectic and all that, you know, yeah, like that.
My favorite thing about MAP is the people in MAP. Everybody in MAP is super cool.
My favorite thing about MAP is the fact that I'm more open to people now. I thought that, you know, if you were gay, you didn't belong around me. I'm realizing that they're just people just like me. They're like, I don't understand why people say, you know, why people are so judgmental towards them. I don't think they're not any different. What they choose to do in their personal lives and what they do as people in the community really shouldn't affect how you look at them. It's like if they're not doing anything that affects you, you shouldn't, you know, it shouldn't bother you. And I was really ignorant about that before I got into this program.
Do you have anything?
That's all. I'm just greatly appreciated for the staff and everybody. MAP is a good program, and I'm a senior this year, but I would look forward to participating if I could for another year.
I love MAP. I don't know.
I love MAP.
No last words?
I love MAP. Woo.
What can I say? I am happy Robert Atkins introduced me to MAP.